Okay, guys, I have a story for you guys. Sorry, it's because I'm whispering because I don't want my boss to walk in on me. Okay, back in 2019, I had asked my job for a transfer. I worked for USDA, okay? And when I moved from Kansas to Oregon, boy, I was so broke and I didn't have the money. So I was praying and I was like, God, I need a business because that was my dream for me to have a business, to start my own business. So when one day, I think my neighbor, when I moved to Oregon, my neighbor bought a slice of cheesecake. And she said, like, oh my goodness, I paid $9 for this small slice of cheesecake. I said, oh my goodness. And then I tasted, I didn't like it. I'm like, oh my goodness, I'm going to start a cheesecake business. The next day I called my mom. And I said, Mom, where's the cheesecake recipe? And she gave it to me. But I was so afraid, y'all, to start my business because I'm like, oh my goodness, I'm afraid to start my business. I don't think I can do it. And I've been praying about it. And then I've been praying, but I've never done anything since 2019. And I've been praying. 2020 comes around. Didn't do nothing. But I've been praying and praying and praying. And like, God help me. I fasted. I did it all. But I never moved. And then one day I was driving home from work, I think. And then I had a little, it's like I was having a conversation with myself or something. I don't know, but I know I was having a conversation. And then I was like, and this thought came to my head, or this voice, I could hear it so clearly, said, Mary, what if one day the same business which you're praying to me right now, and you see somebody else doing it, and you see them doing millions of dollars, how would you feel? I'm like, oh my goodness, Lord, I would be terrified. I'd be heartbroken to know that I had the opportunity to do this business and I didn't do it. And it would break my heart, right? So that's what I said. He said, well, that's what it is. You've been praying to me to make a business. So I want you to start that business. I'm like, is this God or is this the devil trying to tempt me? And then God said, Mary, remember what you've been praying to me about? I'm like, yeah, do it. I'm like, okay, God, I will do it. That's what I said because I thought it was God talking to me. And then, the next day, I called the state. And then I said, the state, hey, I don't know what I'm doing, but I know I'm supposed to do this cheesecake business. So I don't know what to do. Can you please help me? And this lady told me, oh my goodness, that was my dream. That was my dream. I always wanted to do cheesecake. I'm like, girl, don't worry. I'll represent you real good in the marketplace. I'll do a real good job. Don't worry. You know what I learned? And no, before that, I'll say, then she helped me. She helped me did everything. She gave me all the contacts where to file my taxes, where to everything. She part two, where I left off. Okay, she helped me with everything. I filed with the state. I got my business license. I called my mom for help. I said, Mom, here's what I'm going to do. I called people and said, here's what I'm going to do. What do you think? And I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to jump. So I jumped head first and then we'll figure it out later. So June 19, 2021 is my first day at the market. But before I even get there, y'all, but the moral of the story, what I was trying to say is, the reason why I'm up here today is, the moral of the story is, when God bless you with something and you know it's in your guts to do it, do it. If you don't do it, somebody else is going to do it for you, and they're going to do it real good. They're going to represent you real good. And that hurts even more because you had the power to do it and you didn't do it. And that's what I'm trying to say is, when God bless you with something, go for it. Do it. Do it with all your might. Do it with, I don't care if you fail. Just do it. So, with that said, I'm going to be quitting my job within, let's say, 90 days. 90 to 100 days. I'm going to be quitting my job. They don't know that yet, but I'm planning to quit. Planning my exit. I'm planning a second source of income to quit. And I'm ready to quit, y'all. And even if I don't have my second source of income, I'm still going to quit. That's me telling the universe or God that I'm ready. I'm ready to receive something big. I know you would say it's crazy. Yeah, I am crazy. You would say yeah, I am. Because I'm tired of where I'm at. I'm tired of being somebody else's slave. I'm tired of them writing me out because I breathe wrong. So they didn't write me up, but I'm just saying. But what I'm trying to say is, I'm ready. And whatever God has given you to do, do it well, do it good, and God will stay there and keep praying day in and day out, day in and day out, keep praying, and then say, God, help me. God said, well, Mary, I will bless the work of your hand. If you don't do anything, I can't bless you. So every time I'm doing it, even though I'm not where I want to be here yet, but God has truly blessed me. Every time I go to the market, you should see the people. And on my YouTube, you should go on my YouTube and see it. You should say, Mary, I woke up thinking of you. I'm like, oh, that's a blessing. Who am I for them to think of me? I'm nobody. But I did that over and over. Every time I go to the farmer's market, I sell out. Every time I go to the market, you can see the reaction. Trust me, it's worth it. But now I realize it's time for me to quit. It's time for me to go all in my cheesecake business, all in my t-shirt business. So I'm ready, y'all. So that was what I wanted to do, is to share with you guys. Sorry for whispering because I'm at work. I'm in the office and I don't want my boss to hear me. And it was so heavy in my heart all day for me to do. Okay, part 3 and last. Okay, let me tell you this. I was so stuck. I was so afraid to start. And I'm like, God, what if they don't like my cheesecake? What if I don't? What if? There's so many what ifs. And then one day I was at the bread aisle, and then I walked to that one particular bread that I love. So, and it just struck me, and I'm like, and I'm praying, and then it's just like, look at all those bread. And for some, like, I don't know, and like an idea came in my head, and it said, Mary, do you see all those bread? Like, I do. Oh, yeah, I do. And he's like, you know what? You walked to that one particular bread. Despite all those bread, you went to that one piece of bread, right? Like, yeah. Okay. So I'm like, you know what? I get it. There could be 1,000 people doing what you're doing. Nobody do it like you do. So what I'm trying to say is, you have no competition. Your competition is yourself and your customers. How you present yourself. What do you do for your customers? How your customers. I've convinced myself to say I don't have no competition. I've convinced myself to say I don't have no competition. My competition is my customers. My competition is me satisfying the needs of my customers. I've convinced myself to say I don't care. There could be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 vendors of cheesecake. I'm like, if you haven't had my cheesecake, you haven't had no cheesecake. And I've always said that Cheesecake Factory, shoot, I'm the one who built Cheesecake Factory. Costco got nothing on me. Juniors, shoot, I'm senior. Whatever it is, tell yourself whatever it is for you to get up and go. So when I'm here to encourage you. I'm here to remind you. I'm here to remind you that yes, you might feel stuck. Yes, you might feel afraid. But the best thing you can do is to get up and go. The best thing you can do is to get up and just say, you know, I'm sorry for my French. I'll get off. I'll get everything. I'm gonna jump head first. I don't care what happens, but I would take more joy in me. I would take more joy if I succeed. I'll be happy. But if I fail, if I succeed, I'll be happier. But if I fail, I'm still gonna be happy. You know why? Because it's the first time in your life you're taking control of your life. It's the first time of your life you're taking control of you, and that is the best feeling ever. And I can't wait to quit because I've been planning behind the scenes to quit, and they don't know nothing about it. And I feel much more joy and happy to quit. And even if I fail, I'm gonna be happy. Because why? Because I'll be happy because you know what? At the end of the day, I took control of my life and I did something with myself. Y'all, thank you so much for listening to it. Sorry, I had to whisper, but it was so heavy in my heart, so I had to deliver this little piece of message for someone. If it can change someone, if it can motivate one person to do something different,